Sure, from one beautiful woman to the next. This week we had the privilege of spending the day with South Africa's hottest export. It is, of course, international supermodel Candice Boucher.
Her international work includes being the face of Guess, and now she's on the cover of SA Sports Illustrated Swimwear edition.
Tammy whisked her away on a helicopter to Franschhoek for some fine dining and to discuss her life in the fast lane.
Born and raised in Durban, Candice Boucher has become an international icon. She's taken the world by storm as a model for GQ, Cosmopolitan and Elle, to name just a few. She's been the face of Guess, a 2010 US Playboy cover girl, and 5-time Sports Illustrated model, while finally grabbing this year's cover of the coveted Sports Illustrated Swimwear edition in South Africa.
I'm spending today with not one, but two multi-talented people. One is one of the most beautiful women in the world, and the other is Cape Town celebrity chef Matthew Gordon, who happens to be our pilot and will be taking us all the way to Franschhoek for some exquisite views and fine cuisine.
Romeo, Echo X-ray, morning. Okay, I've heard that you are a bit of a tomboy and an adrenaline junkie. So you must be having the time of your life right now.
This is amazing. I've got a bit of a thing for heights, so...
Oh, you're afraid of heights?
I'm afraid of heights.
No! We didn't get that brief. Matthew, a pilot and a chef. How did that come about?
Well, I'm in a fortunate position. I always wanted to be either one or the other, a chef or a pilot, and I'm lucky enough to do both now, so it's all good.
Today, we're taking Candice to experience a place that's almost as beautiful as she is. Our first stop is Africa's premier trout farm to take her out of her comfort zone before we enjoy a good old heart-to-heart. Heard that you were a very shy child. How did you make that transition from shy child to supermodel?
If you ask anyone I went to school with, they'll probably not remember me because I used to be the quiet one in the back of the room. I never used to say a word. Basically, my dad kind of just pushed me and helped me along in this direction just to get my confidence up and just to be able to actually speak to people and look them in the eye.
Do you remember your very first cover shoot?
It was Essentials magazine about 6 or 7 years ago, and I remember it was very close, tight face shot. I felt amazing.
You felt like a real model.
Like a rock star.
And then of course 5-time Sports Illustrated.
Yes.
And then finally the cover. Did you expect it?
Never expected, you know, because they always give you the cover options. They do cover options on 3 or 4 girls, and you never know until the last minute.
Now you've had the big launch for the swimwear edition for Sports Illustrated. What type of feedback did you get from the general public?
The general feedback has been pretty good. It's me and Shanae have been the only ones that have been in there before.
Did you feel like you needed to really work hard to earn that round?
Yes. It's the 5th time around. You never know what they're going to look for the cover. Obviously the cover has to be amazing for,
No pressure.
For people, no pressure at all.
And now you're based in New York.
Yes.
And you're living the life. What is it like over there? You're living with Dominique Pick, right?
Yes, I live with Dominique Pick, fellow South African Sports Illustrated girl. Living together with her is just amazing. With a South African that I can speak Afrikaans to.
Yeah. And the natural progression from modeling to acting. I believe there's a Bollywood movie that you're busy with now.
It's a director that I've worked with before. I've done a music video with him before, and we've done the first part already. My death scene, it's been amazing.
And it's in English or Hindi?
It's in Hindi.
Can you give us a line?
Tumhari haathon mein hai ab ye kahani, which means the story is now in your hands. You have to continue.
And you say that so easily.
Like a parrot.
Okay, what is the speciality at the Grillroom?
Well, we actually specialize in steaks, so we're big meat eaters here, but because I've got 2 beautiful ladies here with me, I thought we'd keep it a little bit more on the light side. And it's lunchtime.
He's thinking of us. That's wonderful.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a salmon dish with a Waldorf salad, which is quite healthy.
Which brings me to my next question. What is it that you miss the most about South African cuisine when you're traveling abroad?
I'll be honest, a good piece of steak is hard to come by in New York, so...
The irony in that answer. So you mentioned earlier that it's always diet, diet, diet.
Yes, one way or another.
Does it become frustrating after a while?
Yes, absolutely. Food, I'm passionate about food, clearly.
I've got a little potato rosti over here, which I've just pan-fried off. It's like a little potato cake with some herbs in it. And pop that in the middle of the plate. Got these expertly chopped apples over here.
Look at that.
So cool.
Look at that.
Well done, ladies. I've got some celery, some apples, which is like a classic Waldorf salad, some walnuts, and then this is a mixture of some horseradish, some creme fraiche, and some mayonnaise. We're just going to mix that together.
This is your third restaurant that you've opened, right?
It is. I've got Haute Cabaret, which is up on the Franschhoek Park, and I've got French Connection, which is a bistro downtown. So
he knows how to impress a cover girl. Huh?
Thanks.
So if a guy had to impress you and take you out,
That would do it.
that would do it,
Yes.
right?
In 2 minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay, well, maybe you should finish that up and we can go and enjoy our wine and maybe just nibble on this. So we'll meet you. We'll meet you over there.
enjoy it.
This year, Candice joins big Hollywood names who have graced the US Playboy cover, including Marilyn Monroe, Pamela Anderson, Drew Barrymore, Cindy Crawford, and Denise Richards. Did you have reservations when you were approached to do it?
You know, it was a lot of back and forth, up and down, yes, no's, stuff like that, and never really knowing what to expect. But Playboy's always been pretty classy. It's the tag attached to the thing that people freak out about. But it was an absolute experience. It was the best experience of my life today. It's absolutely the people, the animals, the wild. I was there with Dominique.
Yeah.
She was my moral support, so it was amazing.
Here we go. There you go. That's
No,
for
I'm
you.
impressed.
You're
A
going to have the
pilot, a chef, and a waiter. So Matthew, does it add a little bit more pressure when you're cooking for such a beautiful woman?
There's always pressure. There's always pressure.
Well, I think you did an amazing job. It's a bit like you, isn't it? Colourful, rich, beautiful.
Absolutely,
Ah,
absolutely.
drink
Well,
to
let's
that.
hope it lives up to it. Cheers. I can't drink because I'm flying home.
Good thinking. It was a great day, guys. Enjoy.
Thanks for coming.